In my short investing journey so far, I've realized a common mistake among more casual or newer investors. I've noticed that they've had lesser quality companies have more of a larger weighted position in their portfolio rather than the really good companies. In my opinion, your top 10 positions on a portfolio weight should be mainly based of blue chip quality companies that have consistently grown and paid out their dividends. I like to call these companies in my portfolio my staple stocks. So today we'll be going over 5 long-term staple stocks that I think every long-term dividend investor should own in 2021. I think no matter what your age, financial situation, or any of that stuff is, that you should own these in a long-term dividend stock portfolio. And if you do enjoy the video, make sure to like and subscribe for more valuable content like this.
Hello, I like money.
The first company on my list is McDonald's, ticker symbol MCD. While McDonald's food may not be the healthiest, their stock definitely is. Their stock offers security with their real estate assets and the economic moat that they possess at the moment. They contain legendary menu items and a godlike status in the fast food industry. Personally, I own 2.024 shares of McDonald's, and I actually just came out with a McDonald's stock review video on this channel, which you guys should definitely go check out right now. I'll leave a link to that in the description. We are a dividend channel too, so let's go over the dividend history. They've increased and grown their dividend for 43 years straight. They have a payout ratio of 57.13%, an annual payout of $5.16, and a dividend yield of 2.15%. As I said, you guys should definitely go check out the McDonald's stock review video, as I think it is my highest quality video I've produced so far in this channel's history. The second company on my list is going to be PepsiCo, ticker symbol PEP. Now this spot was going to be rather Coke or Pepsi, and I had to go with Pepsi just because of the snack items that they offer. Pepsi sells beverages and snacks, and they have tremendous brands in both the food and beverage industry that is set to pay dividends for decades to come. Pepsi's brands really offer stability to the stock that is hard to replicate. They own brands like Doritos, Lay's, Frito-Lay's, Ruffles, and even Aunt Jemima. All of their brands have an extreme competitive advantage that if a new snack company tried to get into that same business, it would be extremely tough to take over market share. Currently, I own 2.007 shares of Pepsi. Their dividend payout is $4.30. Their dividend yield right now, the making of this video, is 2.72%. Their payout ratio is 68.97%. Their 5-year growth rate is 7.69%, and they have an amazing 49 years of dividend growth. The third company on my list is Microsoft, stock ticker MSFT. The tech giant currently has a smaller dividend than the others on this list, but this is only because of the stock's price. They own Xbox, Windows, Teams, and more stuff that you probably do know about. Any business that requires a computer also most likely does business with Microsoft as well. It's a $1 trillion company and will have no problem paying out and growing its dividend over decades to come. Currently, Microsoft is the second largest position in my portfolio, and I own 2.014 shares of it. I am also a personal big fan of Microsoft's management. I feel that Microsoft's diversity in business segments also makes me feel really secure about the stock going forward. Now let's go to Microsoft's dividend history and growth. To start off, they have a decent 11 years of dividend growth, 5-year growth rate of 9.24%, a nice 25.48% payout ratio, an annual payout of $2.24, and a humongous dividend yield of 0.76%. The next company is everybody's favorite healthcare company, Johnson & Johnson, stock ticker J&J. The healthcare titan is a dividend king and have gone through so many lawsuits, and they have been unfazed by it. They have hundreds of products, and they're also a dividend king, which is amazing. As I said, they have hundreds of brands that are used by millions and maybe even billions daily. In my opinion, they're arguably the safest dividend on the stock market. Speaking of that juicy dividend, they've had 58 years of dividend growth, 5-year growth rate of 6.04%, a 43.84% payout ratio, an annual payout of $4.24, and a dividend yield of 2.36% at the recording of this video. Before we get to the last company, here are a few honorable mentions. Starbucks, Disney, Apple, and Waste Management. All are great companies. All are definitely top 10 positions of mine and top 10 favorite positions of mine. But the last company is none other than 3M, stock ticker MMM. It was a really tough decision to make for this 5 swap, but I felt it was necessary. There's a saying that you're never 10 feet away from a 3M product, and that is definitely true. This speaks to how well diverse they are and how engraved into society they are. They have a very diverse business, and their product is used by billions on the daily. A few of the products they make are tape, signage for highways, medical equipment, masks, and those are only a few of the hundreds of products that they come out with. Also, many of their products contain an economic moat, for example, the Scotch tape. For an example, hey, can you pass some Scotch? Many people say that on the daily, believe it or not, and people just mistake Scotch as the regular tape. This is one of the greatest qualities to have a look for a company, especially a staple company. Right now, they have a 2.97% dividend yield. Their annual payout is $5.92. Payout ratio is 58.68%. Their 5-year growth rate is 6.68%, and their dividend growth is only 62 years. Now they're heavily innovating with new technologies to make their products better as well. One thing I want you guys to take away from this list, here's what it is. All these companies obtain an economic moat and are well diversified in their business and revenue segments. They have very safe dividends and dividends with room to grow for decades to come. Alright guys, so let me know in the comment section, did I miss any companies? Comment your top 5. Make sure to subscribe to see more valuable content like this. By the way, I also upload every Friday now at 3 o'clock Eastern Time, so make sure to be ready for when my next upload comes out. Have a great day, don't do drugs, do dividend investing, and stay safe. Have a good one.